when is a good time to get connected with an agent. So you'll have an advantage by working with someone that knows people in the community, is an expert in these 55 plus communities. If you're going to sell your home and have that as your primary residence, logistically the best way to make your move. 2 quick suggestions on how to approach that. All right, hey everyone. So today I just want to quickly talk about how to get started finding a 55 plus community. Justin's in the foreground here. Wave to the good people. Hello. We get this question a lot when people reach out and they sort of just don't know how to start. So we're going to go over kind of the best way to find communities and discover your area. We're also going to touch on logistically when you're ready to move, purchasing a second home, or if you're going to sell your home and come down and move down and have that as your primary residence. We'll also chat about, when is a good time to start working with an agent, and also the tools available to you guys for discovering communities and how that works. I'm gonna ditch the hoodie. So first thing is discovering your area. So if you're a few years out and you really don't have any idea what part of Florida you want to retire in, we get this a lot where people are sort of like, hey, we don't know exactly what part of Florida that we're interested in being in. So the first thing you really want to do, and I feel like this seems obvious, but take trips, come down, enjoy yourself, check out the different parts of Florida. And each area is going to offer advantages, disadvantages. The 2 things you're going to want to consider while you're looking around is, one, your lifestyle. So if you're going to be interested in using the beach or specific amenities that maybe a city has, then obviously you want to be within a certain commuting distance of that. The next thing to consider is your budget. So different areas are going to be more affordable or more expensive. We do have a video where we break down each area in Florida and sort of the highest, lowest sales and the average sales in those areas. At the end of this video, I will put a thumbnail where you can click on that and go check out where we broke down the finances in each area and how they differ. All right, so obviously the next thing you have to consider is sort of logistically the best way to make your move, and this is going to depend on your own situation, what you're deciding to do. If you're purchasing a second home and you're planning on just staying down here for the winter temporarily and going back to somewhere up north, and if you have the cash, then your process is obviously going to be a lot easier than maybe some other people's situations. And you're not going to pay cash, you're going to take a loan out. You're going to want to get a pre-approval beforehand. You can use a bank that you like, or if you need resources, we obviously have people that we can refer you to. So the third common situation people are in is they're going to move down full time and they have to sell their home and come down and purchase. Now, right now, based on the market, you're really at a pretty big disadvantage if you plan on making an offer on a home contingent on your home selling. So if you know you want to move down full time and you have to sell your home in order to get the financing or the cash that you'll be able to purchase the home in Florida, then you're going to have to figure out some sort of temporary housing situation. A lot of people will come and rent for a year while they look around, or they'll find something they can rent month to month. 2 quick suggestions on how to approach that. The winter becomes pretty challenging to find monthly or short-term rentals. So if you plan on coming in the winter, I would suggest trying to plan about a year in advance. The other thing to consider is it's much easier to get something to rent monthly in the summer. So if you're okay with coming down and making your move in the summer, it's going to be a lot easier to find rentals then than in the winter. You have a lot of people that are snowbirding. Listen, I'm a dummy, so a lot of this information is just coming from the agents and my mom. Those are the people that really understand this, and I'm really standing on their shoulders for this information. So they deal with it all the time. They're experts. So that leads me into when is a good time to get connected with an agent. Really, there's not a perfect answer to this. It just depends on when you feel comfortable getting connected with an agent. And there's never too early of a time to reach out. Even if you're 4 years out and you want to just start cultivating a relationship with someone that can help you through the process, no problem, we get it. If you're sort of in the stage 2 where you figured out what areas, you have specific communities in mind, at that point, it's going to be really important to start connecting with an agent. They can keep you up to date with things that are happening in the communities, give you really detailed information about pricing in the communities, what sort of HOA. The other nice thing is they're in these communities, they have relationships with other agents in the community. So a lot of times they'll know before listings are going live, because they have those friendships. So you'll have an advantage by working with someone that knows people in the community, is an expert in these 55 plus communities. They can also help you with the daunting task of trying to logistically put together your move, depending on your situation. It can definitely feel like a lot. All right, so let's jump into the website. I want to show you guys how it's a resource or a tool for you guys to discover communities and how you can get connected with someone on our team. So once you go to explore55plus.com, here's where you'll land. So in order to get connected with an agent, you just have to hit the get connected. All right, so as you're going through the form, we'll ask you a few questions that you can answer, and it'll basically go directly to the agent. That's good information for them to help you with your search. So when you're selecting an area, you can select one area or multiple areas. If you select multiple areas, you just click them. I'll explain how multiple areas work when we get to the end. If you don't know which community you like, you can always click not listed, not sure. Once you get to this page, you can select an agent. You can watch videos on the agents as well to get to know them a little bit better. So we're going to select Patty.
Are you screen recording?
You can type in your You can type in your information. Once you hit get connected, you'll be redirected to this screen. It'll let you know that it went successfully through. The agent that you selected will receive your information, and they should reach out and schedule a phone call with you shortly after. So let's go to the communities tab. This is pretty cool. And our goal in 2022 is to get this loaded with content. So you can select area, and let's pick Ocala. Once you hit Ocala, all the other communities that aren't in Ocala disappear. Let's select amenities. I would like an indoor pool. Both have them. Personal fencing. Both allow personal fencing. Let's see, what doesn't? Let's go RC planes. So Stone Creek disappeared because it does not have RC planes. So that is cool. And then has new build, you can select that. The other thing you can do is change your budget, and communities will disappear if they don't have homes available inside your price range. You can click on a community, learn more about that community, watch a video on it that we've done with our agents. You can read more here. We have maps and photos, a list of activities, amenities, frequently asked questions, and community reviews coming soon. That's it for now, and I really appreciate your guys' patience. We'll be improving this quite a bit over the next year. Hopefully by the end of 2022, this will be an incredible tool for you guys to use in your search for 55 plus communities. All right, thank you guys for tagging along. I wanted to do this quickly because we get the question a lot. You guys know the deal by now. If you want to get connected with someone on our team, hopefully we've explained how the website works so you can go directly there, get connected with someone. Or you can always, of course, call us, text us, email us, whatever you feel comfortable doing. And hopefully we'll chat with you soon.